So last night, if you were in my live, we were talking about AI. Well, I was doing my assignment on freedom of speech and the right to assemble, and they were talking about why police something, and someone goes, why don't you use ChatGPT? And I'm like, and anyways, I was talking about the FBI building. Let me not skip forward. Last night in stream, do y'all remember we were talking about the FBI building? The building said National Archives and Records Administration. Government property, right? So this is the National Archives and Records. I just came from my doctor's. This building, the federal building, gives me the most heebie-jeebies ever. And I'm gonna show you, since we were talking about this building, the other side of this building is underground, the other part of it by my doctor's, that I'm not gonna walk back to, because I need you to look at the timestamp that it says right now. We're 1:30 into this, and then we will talk about the AI thing. But this right here got no windows, and up around the other side over by my doctor's office by the VA is where all the tanks are that we were talking about, where the base is, where the military base is at. Also, nobody knows about. Nobody knows about. Why in the middle of this metropolitan area, and then wait to where I'm going to, and then you'll see why I'm like, why are these buildings right next to each other? Anyways, so we were in stream last night talking about the freedom of speech and the right to assemble in the First Amendment, because you guys know how I'm in school right now for going to school to be a paralegal. I already got my notary, my California state notary, and now I'm going to school to be a paralegal. When I was in school to get my master's for social work, there was an option to get a JD, which is your Juris Doctorate, which is the degree to be a lawyer. It's not like a master's, a PhD. It's called a JD to be a doctor, a lawyer. You know how a doctor is called an MD? Well, a lawyer is called a JD. So when I was in school to get my master's in social work, you could go and add 1 year to your master's to make it a 3-year program and get your JD. And I had always thought that was really, really cool. And I'm like, so I always knew that social work was intertwined with law, because a lot of people who struggle with mental health issues, a lot of people who are in the system, you know, the criminal justice system, they need legal help, legal aid. People immigrating to this country, foster youth, they interface with the legal system. So I've always been quite interested in law. This week we've been doing freedom of speech, First Amendment, right to peacefully right to assemble. These people coming to our stream last night, we're talking about, while we're doing homework, why don't y'all use ChatGPT? Baby, when I was in school getting my master's, and it was not no ChatGPT, but what there was Kim Kardashian. Now, what does Kim Kardashian have to do with ChatGPT, you might ask me? Well, that lady right there was a copy and paste version of everywhere. Every girl on this planet wanted to be Kim Kardashian. They copied and plastered that woman's face onto them and rinse and repeat. When I tell you, everybody was Kim Kardashian. They could be from South America, they could be from Asia, they could be from Canada. You did not know if she was Egyptian, Ecuadorian, Icelandic. You did not know. Rinse, repeat. Oh my God, everybody was Kim Kardashian. And when I tell you, this ChatGPT thing, everybody is going to be using ChatGPT to literally ruin their mind. They are the smooth-brained people out here. The way in which I was horrified, literally horrified by them telling me, use ChatGPT to think for you. Think for me on an academic paper. Oh my goodness. I could not have, when the stream told me to do that, I could not have been more horrified. I just saw Kim Kardashian, but like in the mind of men. Smooth-brained men just wiped over. Just y'all was gonna let ChatGPT think for you? Oh my God. The worry that came into my mind, like, so we all just gone. And now, you know where I'm at? Now, tell me why, we're at 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Tell me why that federal building, National Archives, is a 6-minute walk from YouTube headquarters. Why? 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 Why is there a military base with tanks and then a federal Bureau of Archives? A real creepy national building with no windows. Why? Why is YouTube headquartered next? Does that not seem creepy to nobody else? Cause I walk over here a lot. I'll be coming over here to walk my dogs, cause I live over here. I live within like 10 minutes of this place. Why? And I don't know if people are so stuck up in their house and they don't have it. They don't ask themselves this. Why? Get your asses off of ChatGPT. Walk around a little bit. Ask your motherfucking self some questions. I'm going home. I'm not going to Starbucks. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Go home.